Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Mary Mac. Today, it's shrimp rolls. I'd never heard of shrimp rolls before till I visited Charleston, South Carolina. And of course, being along the coast of the Atlantic, anywhere from probably North Carolina down to the south, there is shrimp. I don't know what they call that. Shrimp catching? Shrimp fishing?
Shrimping?
Shrimping? Oh, it would be shrimping, like Bubba Gump.
Yeah, it would just be shrimping.
So they go out and they catch shrimp, and you can buy them down there all over the place. I mean, like gas station parking lots. There's a guy selling shrimp that he caught, so it's really kind of neat. I didn't buy any from a gas station parking lot. I should just say that I didn't feel comfortable with that sort of a purchase. You know, seafood from a guy in a pickup. You know, I didn't feel. So anyway, we went to visit a plantation called Magnolia Gardens, and they had a snack bar outside of the parking lot area. You know, they had the snack bar, and they had these, you know, all these different sandwiches and stuff, and they had a shrimp roll. I'm like, what's a shrimp roll? And they said, oh, we put shrimp salad on a roll. It's a shrimp roll. Now, I know what a lobster roll is, and a lobster roll is basically, now this is what a lobster roll should be. I'm going to say this because I've had things called lobster rolls which were not a lobster roll. But it is a cold lobster salad, like tuna salad, you know, egg salad, that sort of thing. Cold lobster salad in like a hot dog bun. Sometimes it really isn't a hot dog bun. Sometimes it's more of a roll because it's a lobster roll. So it's like maybe like a sausage type of a bun or something like that. I've had them like that, but it's on a roll, on a sandwich roll, and it's basically, that's what it is. You grill the bun and put the salad in. I'd never heard of doing that with shrimp, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. So I had one. It was delicious. So then, of course, much like my love of Cuban sandwiches, every time I'm in the area, I try to find a shrimp roll. Never occurred to me you could make these yourself, because it's really not that complicated. We had some leftover shrimp after a party from one of those, you know, shrimp cocktail rings that you get, whatever. Somebody brought it over and we had leftover shrimp. So the next day, I thought, because you have to use up shrimp really quickly. You can't have it for 2 days. If you want to use it up the next day if you have leftover. So I thought, oh, I should try making shrimp salad with this. So I did, making it like what I had remembered having. It was good. My husband liked it a lot. So when I thought about doing a podcast on it, I said, maybe I should look up some recipes on this, you know, and see what it is. And, you know, as always, on the internet, recipes tend to be overly complicated, you know, more than what this really is. Because if you think about it, it's basically like the same thing as making tuna salad, okay? It has a mayonnaise dressing, chopped onions, chopped celery, salt and pepper. It's nothing. There's not a ton of stuff in here, okay? It doesn't have to have a ton of stuff. You don't have to buy shrimp and peel and devein and cook and then make your shrimp salad. You really don't have to do that. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So here is my recipe for shrimp rolls. So you're going to need a nice bakery roll. I would say like about the size of a sausage roll, or, you know, the oblong French hard rolls, that sort of a thing. Like the size of a hot dog bun, or a hot dog bun if you want to use that. Like a good potato bread hot dog bun. You'll need to get those. Like this recipe here makes about enough for 4 sandwiches. So you'll need about 1.25 pounds of shrimp, or you can base this on however many shrimp you have, okay? If you measure them out, I think it was about 2 cups of shrimp, basically, that I had. So what I did, I bought shrimp. It's amazing the variety of shrimp that you can get if you have a good local store. And I actually bought frozen, wild-caught, raw, cleaned shrimp. So I didn't have to clean them after I cooked them or anything. I just got the shrimp, thawed them by rinsing under cold water as per the instructions on the package, and I rinsed them until they were thawed. I dropped them into boiling water, and I cooked them until they were just cooked through, which, I don't know, you want to have your water going at I would say, this is how I do it. I had my water going at a low boil. I dropped my shrimp into it, and then I just kept stirring the water up and watch them. And what you want to do is have them just till they're cooked through, but not overcooked. And a good temperature, if you want to test your shrimp with a cooking thermometer, when they're at 170 degrees, they're done. Also, they're also done if they look pink, but if you are more of a temperature person, you can always be sure if it's 170 degrees, they're done cooking. You take them out, rinse them to cool, and then pat them with paper toweling, and you want to cool them off. And then if they're the little tiny shrimp, you can actually leave them whole. I've seen shrimp salad like that. Or if you get a larger shrimp, you can cut them up into pieces. You want the pieces to be about maybe like a half an inch long, and nice little chunks of shrimp. Now, what you need to add to this, if, like I said, you're going to have about 2 cups of shrimp, you'll need about 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise, 1 rib of celery, finely diced, and 1/4 cup of finely diced onions. You can also use green onions in this and do about 1/4 a cup, use the onion and the green part also. Some ground black pepper to taste, and a little bit of salt. That's it. Not very much salt, just a little bit of salt. So just enough to taste to your taste. Now, you get that mixed up, and you want to cover that and put it in your refrigerator to kind of get your flavors to meld together, maybe about a half an hour. And while you're doing that, you want to take your sandwich rolls and cut them open, spread butter on them, and you're going to set them in the skillet like you're making a grilled cheese sandwich so that they can brown on your skillet. Probably do this over medium to low heat. And if you have even like a griddle, you can do this on a griddle too. So you just want to brown them, take them up, put your shrimp salad onto those, and serve them as a sandwich, and they are delicious. No kidding. Absolutely delicious. Now, if you're doing this with leftover shrimp, like from a shrimp cocktail, this is what I usually do if I know I'm going to do something else with them. I remove the tails before I put them into a container and put them in the refrigerator. And then when I'm ready to use them within a few hours or the very next day, I will take them out and do the same thing, cut them up into about half-inch pieces and make the shrimp salad with them. So if you have enough leftover shrimp, you can, sometimes you can stash some out of your shrimp tray so that you have enough leftover shrimp to make a shrimp salad with. But that's all there is to it. Not a lot to it. And it's really, really good. It's a good, quick sandwich. It's something different. Really is something different. Like I said, you can use, if you don't have a good quality a bakery around you, or you can't get the good quality rolls, you can use hot dog buns if you want to. I've actually seen restaurants do that, especially along the East Coast, that they'll just do a hot dog bun and toast it and put stuff on there, and that's fine because it's really about the shrimp salad. The bread doesn't matter that much. You just want the bread there to basically hold the shrimp salad. I mean, that's what it's there for. And this is a really good sandwich. It's excellent served with a nice East Coast Southern style potato salad. That's what we got it with when we were down there in Charleston, which is, I think I only travel to eat, basically. Like, everywhere I go, I remember the food. If I go somewhere, I might not remember the name, but I remember the food. So there you go. For your very own shrimp rolls. You can make them anytime you want to, and if you live in an area where shrimp is handy, boy, you're a truly blessed person if you live somewhere where fresh, wild-caught shrimp is available. Oh, that's like heaven. But this is a fun thing to make, something different, and I hope you give it a try. It's a lot cheaper than lobster too, so a shrimp roll is an excellent value.
Make sure to check us out online on our website, marymacpodcast.com, on Facebook and Instagram at Mary Mac Bakehouse, and on our Twitter, Mary Mac Podcast.
I want to remind you also that we have all of our baking mixes available on our website. We have a nice little web store there, and if you spend more than $50, you get free shipping. So go on there and check out we have oat bran muffin mixes, bread mixes, scone mixes, a couple of dip mixes, lots of good things there from Mary Mac Bakehouse and Standing Chimney. So check it out. Thanks a lot for listening if you did, and if you didn't, too bad for you.